Today we're going to learn the easiest method to the 3x3 shape mod, the Penrose cube. If you want to see my original unboxing of this video, click the link above. Since the Penrose cube is just a 3x3 shape mod, I will require that you already know how to solve the 3x3 before watching this video. If you don't, you can view my page for an easy tutorial, and then you can come back to this video. First off, let's take a look at the puzzle itself. So there are only 3 colors on the Penrose cube, even though there are still 6 sides. This means that any single side you look at, there is going to be the same color next to it, using these curved edges. The curved edges are actually symmetrical, so you won't know whether it's flipped, which could create some problems later. Additionally, there are some sets of identical pieces, such as this red and blue and this red and blue edge. This means that when you're on your last layer, you could have these two flipped and you wouldn't know it. These problems will also be addressed later. But as for the solving, it shouldn't be too different from a normal 3x3. You just have to translate this into a normal 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Alright, so the puzzle is messed up, now let's solve the cross. Solving the cross shouldn't be too different. You just have to look for the pieces that look like they fit in, and then slide them into place as you normally would. However, you will have to remember that when you have 2 colors of the same, you will have the rounded edge as opposed to a square edge. So I'm looking for this piece, I found it, and then this is actually my last cross edge. When solving your first layer corners, only one of them will be square. This will be the one in between the 3 different centers. However, sometimes you can put it in and it will look wrong. This means that you actually picked the other corner that should go on the opposite side of the cube. Just try putting in the different square corner and it should work. Also, if you are having trouble putting in a corner, try to visualize what the corner should look like. For instance, here, even though this corner is blue and yellow, it actually is wrong because it should be a yellow semicircle and then a blue ramp. So I'll look for that piece, here it is, and this is the correct piece that should go there. On the side with the curved edge, things will get a little bit difficult. It's sort of hard to see how the corner will go in. I would suggest doing a lot of guess and check until eventually your corner fits in. Your second layer shouldn't be too different, except you will have to remember that on the side with 2 of the same centers, you will have the curved edge that will fit in. Now for solving the last layer cross. Now you could come across cases like this where it looks like one of the edges is flipped. However, you have to remember that the ramp edge can always be flipped. So in this case, I would just not care about that and recognize that I have an L case. I'll just do my algorithm for that, and the cross is still solved. When solving your last layer corners, it's still important to visualize what pieces should go where. For instance, this piece, even though it's the correct colors, is actually in its wrong slot. While you're solving your last layer corners, there's still one more problem that can occur. This is when you have the rest of it solved, except for 2 corners that need to be swapped. Now in this case, this is actually caused by the 2 identical edges being swapped. All you will have to do is just imagine that these 2 need to be flipped and go back a few steps. Then you'll hold the cube like this, do your beginner's method algorithm, and then it should fix this problem. Once you have fixed this problem, you should just be able to finish the cube like the normal beginner's method. A fun challenge if you know CFOP is to recognize PLL cases. Recognizing PLL cases on the Penrose cube is actually pretty difficult since there are identical pieces and some of them are hard to recognize, but overall this is a fun challenge. Well, there you have it. There's the easiest method to the Penrose cube. I hope this video is helpful to you, and for the future, good luck.